If you want to start a motorcycle shop, they don't just start building the frames. They buy the frame from a production company and then they build the frame off that bike. Well, ideally, the best thing would buy this business, because then we could change the design of the frame totally custom to to whatever it is. Like if they have a flying chest piece on the back, we could put that into the frame. I mean, if you look at a lot of frames that we build for other people, a lot of their logos and stuff are in the back where its signature is their frame. And so that would be perfect for them to buy this place, because they would build basically everything in-house. The problem is when you're trying to run a business like that, you're relying on everybody else, and that's where your business gets screwed. You know, the frame guy is 4 weeks behind, and you got the gas tanks which are behind, the front ends are behind. You know, that's a lot of the problem that these guys are running into, because they have no control over it, and they can't. You know, but if you do everything in-house, you have full control over everything. If you want to build 1 frame or 10 frames for what you sell, you have the capability of that. My name's Anthony Keeling. I'm the current owner of a company called Chassis Design Company, manufacturing. That's why I kind of built this place, because I knew I was always going to sell it one day, and I knew I wanted to sell it to someone that probably wants to start a motorcycle, like full-on manufacturing motorcycles, complete motorcycles. Because a ton of the stuff, like the pictures and stuff in there, that's what I did for these people. Was I would do that for them, and I would be their guy. But the best thing for you to do would be to buy something like this right off the bat, because it's already established. You could build whatever you want from point A to point B, and then the only thing you need is another assembly line from here, from powder coating to assembling the bikes. This side of the shop is where we keep a lot of our inventory and cabinets packaged up, ready to go, ready to ship out. It comes from the CNC machines. We usually put it in here in inventory, raw steel, and then we send it out for plating, polishing, or anodizing. As this is right here, this is ready to be assembled and put together. So we have, everything is in order, from raw steel to polish to anodize. And then all the hardware and bracketry to put the part together is usually with the item. We have risers right here that are in raw, and we have the risers right here ready to sell, packaged, ready to go. Either polished steel, polished aluminum risers, and then we have black anodized risers as well. So here are some handlebars we manufacture for a company called Speed King Design. One of our people we do work with, they ordered 30 sets of bars to their specifications. We built a jig for them, fixture them up, weld them everything in-house. Then he sends them the powder coat, and they're on display, ready to sell. From 1998 to 2003 or 4, I worked at one of the biggest frame manufacturers in the world. We were producing 1,000 frames a month for Big Dog Motorcycles, American Iron Horse, and I was in charge of the R&D department. That's where I came from that background. And then I wanted to get into more specialized frames, one-off frames, and that's how I started my own business. So I took my knowledge from that, and I started my own shop, and then built off there. We only manufactured frames, that was it. But I wanted to get into the billet market as well, because I knew there was a ton of demand for that as well. And when you're in the frame market and you only do frames, you have to get into machining if you want the frames to be really top quality. So all of our frames, everything is fully machined on the chassis. The front motor mounts, the transmission plates, the rear axle blocks. So that makes, when you put the frame together, it's way easier to assemble the frame. Accuracy it's accurate 100%. Either you have a welding shop, which you bend metal and you weld it together, or you have a full machine shop, where most machine shops, all they do is machine. But you're not gonna find that many at all that do welding and machining under the same roof, where you have capabilities of doing both parts. It's very rare. We have the capability to manufacture either 5 parts or 10,000 parts. We're set up for full production or short production runs in manufacturing our own product or product for other people as well. Our business is unique because we manufacture CNCing and we manufacture welding in the same building.